Hi people, welcome back. Okay, this video is again about a puzzle. In this video, we'll solve a puzzle. It's quite an interesting one, I believe. Very interesting one. This is one of the finest you'll see. Okay, let's get to the puzzle. And the name of the puzzle is finding what is the maximum value. This puzzle is like a famous puzzle, and it is the maximum value which cannot be paid. Let's see what does it really mean. What do we mean by the maximum value which cannot be paid? Okay, the puzzle goes like this. For example, there's a country. Let's say you're in a country, and in that particular country, it has currency only in two kind of denominations. That means there are only two type of currency notes or currency coins, whatever you want to term them. Only two kind of currency notes, two denominations only, and those denominations are 6 and 7. What it means is you have currency notes of only two values. One is let's say of rupees 6, and the other of, let's say, rupees 7. So the question here is what is the find the maximum value, maximum amount you cannot pay using these denominations. What is the maximum value you cannot pay using these denominations 6 and 7? It's kind of a tricky one, and like we have a very basic assumption. We are assuming here that you have infinite supply of both the currency coins, both the currency notes, 6 and 7. You have currency in plenty, both 6 and 7. Okay, so that is the puzzle. You can pause it here and you view it later when you have the solution. All right, let's continue with the solution then. Maximum amount you have to find which you cannot pay. Okay, these, like, before we begin, I want to clarify here what does it really mean? What does the puzzle mean? Let's say I want to make an amount of 93. Let's see if I can pay rupees 93 using these currency coins. If there's a combination available, if I can pay rupees 93 using any combination of rupees 6 and rupees 7, yes, like they exists a combination. What if the combination is, let's say if I pay 12 coins of rupees 6, and let's say if I pay 3 coins of rupees 7, it'll amount to 72 plus 21, 93 rupees. 93 is paid. Okay, let's take another example. Let's take another example 111. Let's say if I want to pay, let's say 111. And let's see if I can pay 111. Okay, I paid 15 coins of rupees 6, and I used 3 coins of rupees 7. Again, 90 plus 21. I managed to pay 111 rupees again. Okay, so the concept here is the thing here is that using various combinations of 6 and 7, we are managing to find various values. The question here becomes, the puzzle here becomes, what is that particular value, that maximum value which you cannot form using any of these combinations of rupees 6 and rupees 7. And 111 can be formed in another way. 1 coin of rupees 6 and 15 coins of rupees 7. So 6 plus 105. It's again 111. Okay, so these were just examples, just to like get you started. If you were thinking about it, how we can get started with these kind of puzzles. Okay, so let's begin. These kind of puzzles, they generally do not have a cookie cutter kind of thing. You cannot really form a generalized equation, but we will form a generalized equation towards the end. So let's say you're not acquainted with any of the general kind of thing, general equation. So let's see how you can solve it using a normal and like we call kind of desi kind of tarika, and that we use in our daily life, desi tarike. Okay, let's say. So let's get back to the question. Okay, so we had currency denominations of rupees 6 and rupees 7. Okay, let's see. Let's analyze it. Rupees 6 and rupees 7 a bit closely. Rupees 6 and rupees 7. Okay, replacement value. I'm introducing you a concept called replacement value. It's a pretty straightforward concept. We've seen it somewhere in the books. It's pretty straightforward. It's pretty straightforward. Replacement value is if let's say if I had a coin in my pocket, a coin could be of rupee 7, it could be of rupee 6. So replacement value is, let's say if I had a coin of rupee 7 in my pocket and I replace it with a coin of rupee 6, I took out the 7 rupee coin from my pocket and I put back rupee 6 in the pocket. So the value of my pocket goes down by rupee 1 because 7 has been taken out and 6 has been put back. So the value of my pocket has been reduced by rupee 1. Similarly, if I had 6 and I replace it with 7, the value of my pocket goes up by 1. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much the concept of replacement value. We can use this concept to solve this puzzle. Let's see how we can solve it. Okay, I'm writing number of coins here, and then another column for possible value, and then another column for values. Let's see how do we proceed from here. Let's assume if I had only one coin in my pocket, only one coin. What could be the possible values? What could be the possible value of my pocket? Possible value of my wallet? One coin only. One value could be of rupee 6 or it could be of rupee 7. So the bare minimum thing, the least thing I can have in my pocket is one coin. I cannot have 0.5 coin or 0.7 coin. The least number of coins I can have in my pocket is 1. So the least value I can have in my pocket is 6 and 7. So I've missed on a lot of values. And those values which I couldn't form, they were values prior to 6 and 7. Those were 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I cannot form them because I cannot have coins lesser than 1. So I cannot form 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, let's increase the number of coins in my pocket. Let's say if I have 2 coins in my pocket, and the possible values in my pocket are, they could be those coins, they could be 6, both of them could be 6 each. So the value could be 12, and 1 6 and 1 7, value could be 13. Both of them could be 7, value could be 14. So these are the possible values. Again, I moved from one coin to 2 coins, and I missed on a few values. Those values which I missed, they are 8. From 7, you can see from 7 we moved to 12 straight away. So we missed on a lot of values. Those values are 8, 9, 10 and 11. Alright, let's put another coin in the pocket and possible values. 3 of them could be 6 each, 18. 2 6s and 1 7, 19. 1 6 and 2 7, and 3 of them 7 each. And again, value moved from 14 to 18. So I missed on 15, 16 and 17. Let's put another coin. So what you can see here is that earlier, like, we had 5 values here. Now then those values which were not formed, they reduced to 4. Then again in the next thing, these values which couldn't be formed, they reduced to 3. So we can see that the trend is towards decreasing. The trend is decreasing. That the values which we missed, which we couldn't form, they're decreasing, they're diminishing, they're becoming lesser. Okay, let's keep moving on. Let's keep moving on. So we have now 4 coins, and 4 coins could make value 24 and 25, 26, 27 and 28. So the values which we missed were 22 and 23. 5 coins, 30 to 35, all these values. So we missed 29. We see we are only left with only one value, 29, which we couldn't form, which we were not able to form. 6 coins, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40 and 41, 42. These are the possible values which we can form. Important point to note here is that the values, they moved from 35 to 36. We did not miss a single value. The chain has continued. The chain has started to become a continuous one. So we did not miss any value. Okay, let's be sure about it. Let's put another coin in my pocket. 7 coins. Possible values: 7 into 6, 42. 7 into 7, 49. All those values which you can form. 42. So what do we see here is that 42 could be formed in two ways. There's one way of forming 42 here and another way of forming 42 here. So now we're coming on values. Now we're coming on values which can be formed in 2 ways. So there's no way, there's no point we can miss any value. The chain has become rather pretty continuous. So we did not miss any value again. And so we conclude that 29 was the last value which we missed. And there'll not be a single value which will miss later in the series. So 29 is the answer. 29 is the last value which we cannot form. So the answer to this puzzle is 29. We cannot form 29 using coins of 6 and 7. That is the maximum value. All values above it can be formed. Okay, like before we end, I want to give you a general formula, a general thing. How do we come to a conclusion if we see any two numbers, and if we want to know what could be the largest value, maximum value which we cannot pay. Let's assume we had coins of values A and B, and the condition here is that they need to be co-prime. And what do we mean by co-prime? Co-prime is that there is nothing common in between them. There is nothing in common between A and B. For example, 6 and 7, both of them they had nothing in common except 1. 9 and 14, nothing in common except 1. For example, let's say 9 and 12. 9 and 12, they both have 3 in common. So 9 and 12, they are not co-prime. And these numbers, they are. 6 and 7, they are co-prime. 9 and 14, they are both are co-prime. And 8 and 22, again, of course, no. 2 is common. So they are, again, not co-prime. Alright, so the formula, the maximum value which we cannot form using these two coins, using these two values A and B, which are co-prime as well. So the maximum value which you cannot form is A multiplied by B, A into B minus A plus B. A into B minus A plus B. In our case, let's go back to our case which had values of 6 and 7. 6 into 7 is 42 minus 6 plus 7 is 13. 42 minus 13 is 29. So we see from this formula as well that 29 is the highest value which we cannot form. All right, that's pretty much it from this video. Keep watching sleepy classes, of course, and of course keep enjoying the sleep. Thanks a lot. Take care.